I don't know if YouTube can actually count this one. It didn't last time. Didn't last time. We did 40 minutes of this on my on without stream. Yeah, looks like we've got an actual link this time. All right, that should mean we are good to go. We've got a YouTube link anyway. Jeff didn't want to put it in. Alright. So that is that set up. Hello and welcome to the penultimate round here in ALR for Tier 1. We're doing it round Qatar. Relatively high-speed circuit. Not anticipating too many twists and turns here, albeit the track definitely has a few of them. Yeah, I'm not anticipating much of anything here. This is usually one where, like an Austria kind of thing, not really too much to the track. So you'll see that the front guys probably sit into a little bit of a DRS train really quickly at the start here, but we're going through qualifying at the moment. Ooh, I need to find out what the Tier 1 current standings are after Miami. We've got one more race to do after, two more races still to do actually. We've got this, then we got Bahrain and then Australia, which was a race that was cancelled earlier on in the season after a lot of lag interference and everything else that happened as well. So, let's have a look at the standings. So we've got Bloodwave on 102, Baracco on 102, Mitchell on 86, BR4 on 81. Let's see who's in today. So, Baracco is here. BR4 is here. Bloodwave and Stella also here, Trocker doing a 20.7. Not a bad start, I guess. 21-0 from Steger, 21-2 from Jack, 21-7 from Miguel, 22-2 from Jaguar. Baracca only goes for one lap out indeed. In the qualifying sessions, 23-3 for mini turns. Definitely should be doing a lot better than that. BR4 on the lap now as well. Same with Bloodwave. Continue on with BR4 right now. He is at the very least a third of the track ahead of Bloodwave on his qualifying lap. We'll look at what the Constructors title is doing as well. Oh, that's an invalidation there from BR4. Well, let's go straight to Bloodwave then, who I think has run out of... I think he may have run out of fuel. He's caught the yellow flag, and yep, he's into the pit lane, so he has in fact run out of fuel. That means a couple of the big ones not able to set a lap time to start with. Stell, I guess, is the next one we'll watch. Just going to average that to start Sector 1 here. Let's have a look at what we do, what's going on in terms of the Constructors' Championship as of right now. So, McLaren, 117, and I think that's Alfa Romeo, 88. The maximum we could get, 25 plus 18 plus the fastest lap, is I think 44 on a weekend. So 44 for one driver anyway. Two, technically if you end 1-2, tack 18 on top of the 44, which makes it 62. Good luck. I don't think that's going to get wrapped up this weekend somehow. And even then, I keep forgetting there's 2 races left because of Australia being cancelled rather than 1. So, yeah, chances of that happening are non-existent tonight. So, the championships won't be decided tonight. That's a certain. That's a bit out wide there by Stell. If he hadn't invalidated before, he certainly has now. Which means more than likely the championships, the championship fights will probably get decided, well, like possibly next week. Maybe a couple, maybe one of them go to the final race in Australia, but certainly won't. I doubt both of them will. The yellow flag in sector 1, one of the McLarens. I think that's just Benny getting out the way after he finished 22.2. We got 3 guys on 22.2s at the moment. 22.258 for Jaguar, 22.267, less than 100th of a second behind is Benny, and then 300ths of a second behind Benny is mini turns. Jack Kings has validated his lap. Surprisingly, I'm surprised he stayed out. Assuming Benny is going into the pits. Is he? What is he doing? Oh, he's actually setting up for another lap. Never mind. I had an interesting way of going about it, but a way of going about it nonetheless. You got Jags on a lap. Stell's going to be coming into the pits momentarily. You've got Logan and Steger on an out lap as well. It looked like we're just having a bit of a run here with Benny. I'm not entirely sure how much he's going to be up on his lap, if he's at all up on his lap actually, and he is by just over, well, just under 2 tenths actually. That would put him into a 22.0, not quite a 21 lap. He's still a long way back from the leader of the pack. And then, well, we're going to go through. Barack is going to do significantly quicker than that. Looks like Benny's currently up 3 tenths of a second. So, into the 21s, Benny is going to go here. If he can hold his lap together. Like Bloodwave is getting out of the way here, letting the McLaren go on through, and he has done. Into the final corner, just going to keep it valid now, and he's going to put himself up at least a couple of places. Or at least 1 place, sorry, as he puts himself into a 21. But the real question is, what time in the 21s? It's a 21.9. And that is a 5th place there for Benny. Stella is actually going for a lap at the moment. Well, looks like it is anyway. Let's have a look. And yeah, he's going on. So he did deal up just in case he made a mistake. He's going to go to the line here. He'll run out of fuel on the next lap. We'll figure out what he can do down to the line. 18, 19... 20, 21.2 for Stell, and that is probably not good enough. There goes Logan to the line. He's not quicker than his prior lap by any means. Significantly slower. A couple of tenths there would have put him into the 21s actually, I think, on that lap. Let's see what else is going on around this track at the moment. Jag is currently on a lap. Got a couple of guys out behind him. Big Crofties and BR4, the 2 guys getting set up for a lap now. As we're currently on board with Steger going through the final couple of corners. Steger was about a 10th and a half up. Won't put him ahead of Logan. He's got really close to the exit of the track there. Used all the deployment he can. To the line he goes now. It's a 20.8. Just over a tenth shy of what Logan has done in his provisional pole lap at the moment. Let's have a look at what BR4 is putting together right now. 26.777 in the first sector for the Alfa Romeo here. Looking to keep it together. It looks like Jag just did a 27.1. He'll have to do better than that. And I think someone else just did a lap as well. 21.8 for big turns. And I think that's the one that we've missed out beforehand. So it's up to 6 for big turns, and an invalid lap again for BR4, who is not rolling with it today whatsoever. Neither is Bloodwave, but 2 of the biggest contenders in the entire championship up to this point, not hitting the ground running in this qualifying session. Let's see what the AlphaTauri is doing behind BR4 here. We've also got the Ferrari just finishing up a lap there as well, I'm pretty sure. Chad King just in front. Crofty does a 21.6, so that is up into 6th. I doubt BR4's on the lap. Yeah, BR4 is in fact not on a lap at all here. Let's have a look. I don't think Chad King is riding much either. We'll see. Actually, no, Chad King's is significantly up on his prior lap. What about BR4? BR4 absolutely not, and it's invalidated again. So we currently got 5 cars out on track. And both the McLarens are also about to enter into the track now as well. We'll see how everything's going to go on as it unfolds. Crofty just passing BR4 on track here, I think. Miguel about to start his lap, currently on Chad King, who had invalidated his. Ford's coming into the pits, so let's actually go with Miguel, because he's the closest one to a line, and actually now on a lap. Sure, Crofty is into the pits, yeah. So, Miguel the only one now on a lap, on a valid lap nonetheless, in this qualifying session. We've got a first sector just rolling through here for Miguel. Let's see if he's up on his time. He is by about 0.5 of a second. It would not move him anywhere. Would just take him into a 21.3 though. That's a relatively competitive time in the midfield. Let's see what else we can achieve. Bloodwave currently on an outlap. BR4 and Baraka need to find times. And Baraka is going to be one of those that goes right at the end. 0.3 of a second here for Miguel. That will put him all the way up in a third. 21.1 he's on time for now. 21.154 is the number he's on track for. If he can get a bit better, he might be able to break into a 20 here. Let's see if he can get that final corner right. Doesn't look like he got it absolutely top notch. We'll go to the line and see if he can do it anyway. And the answer is, he couldn't do a 20, but a 21.0 is not a bad response. Into third goes Miguel. Let's see who else is out on a lap right now. Bloodwave is out on a lap. We're going to go and we're going to focus on that. Current championship leader in both championships. Trying to get things to settle themselves in. Oh, that almost looked a bit wide there from Bloodwave. Let's see if he can keep it going. Still valid on his lap time right now, and quite frankly, this might be the only shot he gets at it. He's looking for a 20. He needs to get a 20, otherwise he's not going to be too high up on this grid, especially when you've got Baraka and BR4 that still need to come out and do their laps as well. Stell's doing an outlap. Could see it significantly better for him. So he's got to make this time count here, Bloodwave. As he goes into the last couple of corners on the lap, it's still valid. Into the final corner on this lap now. He's looking for a 20. Let's see if he can beat that 20.7 that currently has provisional pole. It didn't look too good out the final corner, but down to the line he goes. It's definitely not going to beat it. It's not a good lap time for Bloodwave standards at all. A 21.4 is only good enough for 6, and everyone else has to do their lap. And Big Turns has just started his lap. Let's see what else we can go around and see right now. So Ferrari is Chad King's on a lap, Benny's on a lap, and Big Turns is on a lap. So I think that means Benny is the closest one right now. He's currently a 10th, nearly a 10th and a half up. That would put him onto a 21.7. We'd jump in one position. We'll try and help him close that divide that is currently starting to open up between the top 6 and the rest of the grid. Everyone needs to get in and out of the way of other people right now because they've got traffic galore with about, oh, I can't imagine there's too much time left. Yeah, about 36 seconds left on the clock. A couple of the guys need to get round to start their final laps. They should still have more than enough time to do it. Here comes Benny down to the line now. We've got yellow flags all over the place. That's just the other McLaren who should be going in for a pit stop now. Benny to